All right, automators. So purpose of today's video is to show you how you could utilize the current SMS plan that you are paying for to send out automated text to contacts or to leads automatically with just one button click. So forget about using services like Twilio. You are already paying for an SMS line on a monthly basis, so let's utilize it. You probably already have an unlimited SMS package, so let's make use of it and let's create this automation together. So 3 steps of this automation that I'll be walking through today. Number 1 is going to be our Google Sheets. So our Google Sheets will be used to collect information such as our contact's name, their phone numbers, I should say, and then also their SMS, their personalized SMS that we'll be sending to them. We'll also be jumping into a Python script. So the Python script will be able to read our Google Sheets and store in variables the phone numbers and the personalized SMSs. And then finally, we will be looking at our Automator script. So some of you might not necessarily be familiar with what Automator is. Automator is an app on your MacBook that allows you to automate manual things that you might be doing on your computer. So an example for our script is if I didn't have this automation activated, I would be copying the phone numbers, pasting it in my messages app. I would be copying the personalized SMS message and pasting it in the messages app and then finally clicking on send. So that's a manual process if I have 100 leads or 100 contacts that I want to communicate with. So Automator will take care of doing that whole process instantaneously with literally just a button click. Let's get started. So Google Sheets is the first tool that we want to be looking at. So in our Google Sheets, what's important to have is some basic information on our contacts and most importantly, their phone number right here. Our SMS message has to be personalized. This is something that I suggest for just to basically catch the attention of our contacts. So in this case here, what I've done is I've just wrote this simple message in which I am referencing the company's name at a certain point and also the contact's name. So what we could do here very easily is just drag this down so that it personalizes everyone's specific SMS message. So the Google Sheets is set up, like I said, the most important columns are really the phone number and the SMS message that you'll be sending to every phone number. Next tool that we'll be looking at is our Python script. So Python script that we have up on here, what I want to point your attention to is first of all, this Google API client. So we have to interact via the Google API to get access to the Google Sheets. And all my Python script is doing in this case here is it's reading my Google Sheets. And what is it reading? You can see right at the bottom here, it is reading, first of all, the sheet name, and it is reading the columns in which my phone number is and the columns in which my SMS message is in. And that's pretty much it in terms of what this script does. Finally, what we have is our Automator script. So all our Automator script is doing, it is communicating with our Python script. And the reason why it has to do this is because Automator doesn't have a way to interact with services on the cloud, such as Google Sheets. So it has to all be done locally, which means that we need to communicate with the Python script, which is storing the variables such as the phone number and also the personalized SMS text. So final step of this whole automation is to open up our messages app on our screen, and I am going to run this script. So Automator is going to fetch information from the Python script, which is then also fetching information or its own information from our Google Sheets. So with one button click, as you'll see, I will be sending approximately 20 messages to 20 contacts of mine with each a personalized SMS, all for free, all with your own personal SMS line that you are paying for month to month. So let's use it. As you see, we have a little loading period And on the left side of my screen, you are seeing all of those SMSs being automatically sent out to your contacts. You'll see that it does take some time at times to load the message or just to send that message and to deliver it. But pretty soon we will see that a lot of these messages are being delivered, and these are real messages. You'll see oftentimes also that these pop up as iMessages versus being SMSs, which means that that contact has an iPhone. That was it in terms of this automation. So once again, forget about paying a service like Twilio. You have an SMS line. You can automate this. You can send text via your own personal SMS line. And if you are interested in learning more about this configuration, please view the link that I will be putting into the description of this YouTube video. I will be going over the step-by-step instructions and the configuration of this automation. So see you soon.